Alright, welcome back once again to the Thang MKT channel. Hi. In this comprehensive tutorial today, I'm going to provide you with a very detailed video to guide you step by step from A all the way to Z. Hi. Through the entire professional process of using the automatic posting software known as Matic Post. Next, we are moving on to a very important part of the process, which is the content management section. Right. So, in order to successfully post on various groups or even on your own personal profile, and this even applies for automatic commenting, you will definitely need to prepare the specific content that you want to post beforehand. There are basically two main categories for you to consider here. The first one is category management, and the second one is post management. The category management section is quite similar to the account management area we discussed, and it is the place where you can easily distinguish and organize all of your different types of content. For example, if I am currently working with several different fields like real estate, banking, or various posting groups, I will separate each specific type of content into its own folder. Okay? But if you would prefer to organize your content by the weekend or perhaps by the month, you can add, for example, a category for content for January. Just click on the January button right here and then click on the Add button. After you have finished adding it, what exactly do you need to do next? Simply click on the section related to January for me. Please pay close attention to the column on the far right side of the screen. There you'll see an option to add a post. Select the exact category you just created, which is January. For the classification section, there will be several types of content as follows. These include posts, comments, messages, pins, shares, reels, and marketplace. Basically, this bot is strong in handling comments and posts. Select Post for me. The comment feature and other functions will work similarly. That's it. After you've finished categorizing, there's a section related to the post title here. That's it. But this post title section is not the title of the post you're publishing. It's just a title for you to distinguish between different posts within the software. For example, I write post number 1 here. So I'll just put post number 1. Or if you want to label it as a post for the day, for example, let's say it's March 31st. Here, if it's March 30th, then I'll put March 30th. Now, the content section is where you enter the content you want to post. And then there's the location input section. This is the part you should pay attention to. When you post something, there's a section to add a location. For example, if you're in Hanoi, you can add Hanoi as your location. Or you can add a specific place for me, right? So for example, now I'll have content like this. Here, this is actually content that I often post, right? I'll copy it now. I'll go back and show you in this software. There you go. And add it here. That's it, right? You can absolutely add photos or videos when posting. That's totally fine. There you go. For example, if I upload a photo, there you go. So for example, what if you want to upload multiple photos? Feel free to do so. Here, when you select multiple photos like this, there you go. Just like that, for example. Then all the selected photos will be displayed at the bottom of your screen like this. Is that okay? So what if you want to post the photos randomly? And you want each post to have only about 3 photos. Then just upload all your photos and select the random selection option. And the maximum number of photos is 3. So after you upload, it will automatically choose to post only 3 photos for you. And they will be selected randomly without any duplicates. So after you finish preparing the content, you need to click the save button for me. That's it. At this point, you've finished preparing a post on the posting software, right? However, there's a question, or rather an issue here. When you're posting content and it's exactly the same across different groups, you usually encounter a situation where Facebook flags you for spamming, meaning your content is being duplicated too much. So, does the software help you avoid being flagged as spam? So, guys, let's go back to this software for a moment. Here, edit this post. Now, in the section related to notes, there's a part called the content spin structure, which is text 1, text 2. Exactly this structure right here. That's it. So what is this structure for? It means that for post number 1, it will randomly select content number 1 for you. For post number 2, it will randomly select content number 2 for you. And you can absolutely add as many random sections like this as you want. You can randomly select content 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9 people as well. It doesn't have to be limited to just 2 pieces of content. Is that okay? As long as you use the correct characters like this, it's fine. You can use synonyms or even antonyms, it's all acceptable. And below, you'll see some valid character options like these. Personally, I don't use them much because now we have AI, so there are lots of beautiful icons, right? Now, for example, if I want to spin this content, right? I just copy absolutely everything and then paste it all back in. Then I go right back to the chatbot interface, right? That is basically it. And for me personally, I usually prefer to train my own custom chatbot. So I just simply paste the text in here and it will automatically spin the entire content for me in seconds. See, can you see how that works? Every day I still use it like this. So if any of you who are watching this video want to use the software, and if you want me to give you these awesome AIs like AI for planning, AI for content creation, AI for advertising, or AI for platform consulting, it's totally possible. When you work with me, I'll give them to you for free. You don't need to retrain them because all the AIs I provide are already trained. All you have to do is simply paste your content in and they'll automatically do the work for you. For example, like the content I just posted, see? Now you have to understand that when I send the command, you'll get completely unique and spun content, spun titles, spun questions, and every single individual section of the article will be thoroughly spun as well. So if I use this content to make posts, I can personally assure you that generating hundreds of thousands of unique articles is entirely within the realm of normal possibility, not just a few dozen, okay? This is simply because it utilizes a vast array of random combinations. For example, just the titles alone already give you 5 different articles, right? The questions, 5 articles as well. So if you multiply 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 like that, you get countless combinations, right? So once you have successfully completed the process of copying that information, you just need to take all of that copied information and carefully paste it into the software. You also have the flexibility to incorporate a variety of additional personal details like your phone number or any other relevant information that you might want to include in there to ensure everything is set up exactly how you need it, right? However, when posting in groups, I also recommend that you include your phone number directly in the image. The reason is that currently there are many groups that intentionally add sections related to the admin like this. Let me show you so it's easier to understand. Here, you act as the admin. There is a section related to admin support. That's it. So here, there's a section for post moderation like this. In case, for example, do you see that? In the case where your post has a special criterion, for example, how? Here. For example, like this. Let's say your post contains a website link, for instance. Or secondly, the post contains a phone number, for example. Third, the post contains a specific keyword, for instance. Fourth, the post contains a link, for example. What does that mean? It means that when the admin, the owners of that group have already set it up, then no matter how many posts you try to make, it doesn't even need to be moderated. Facebook's AI will automatically delete all your posts. So don't ask why so many of your posts get deleted even though you haven't done anything yet. They still get removed even though no one has reviewed them. So to get around this, I usually advise my clients to add their phone number directly into the image. That way, for your post, you just need to add the content. Is that okay? That's it. Okay, so after you finish posting, you'll click on the save option for me. At this point, you'll be able to add a post that's been spun like this. So when should you spin and when shouldn't you spin? For you guys, the two are basically the same. For example, if you're making 30 different posts, right? Then you can add post number 1, post number 2, post number 3 here as you like. But now you see that it's quite time consuming and it's a hassle to have to prepare the content. So you might as well get 20 things done with one effort, right? One post posted to 20 groups, right? One post posted to 50 groups, right? With the same content, you can use AI to spin it so your post won't be flagged as spam, right? Okay, so basically that's done. Is the content part finished? The part related to sharing, posting reviews, or commenting is the same. It still follows a similar structure. Is that clear? And I've also prepared daily content as well. Is that okay? Alright, moving right along, the next section we need to cover is the part related to shifting. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is the purpose of shifting? For example, if you are looking to use shifting for a specific video, a new post, a reel, or even a profile page to help it go viral and gain much more exposure, you can have your accounts perform shifting actions. Yeah, but let's say you have about 50 or maybe 100 accounts. You can put them into the shifting mechanism to significantly boost your overall engagement rate. Within this shifting mechanism, there are several specific features like shifting posts, shifting comments to push a particular comment to the very top, shifting profiles, or even using it for live stream videos and so on. To use this feature effectively, it includes things like automatically sharing content, reacting with all the different emotions that Facebook offers, and you can also add custom comments just like this. Is that clear so far? So up to the shifting part, please keep in mind that this is just an additional function, right? While some customers do use it during their daily process, mainly we find that most people use the 399 feature. Avam. Moving on to part 3, which is the section on boosting posts. Just like its name suggests, it is all about the posting process. With this posting feature, the software offers you a total of 4 main types of posts to choose from. First is the option for posting in groups, and about 90 to 95% of our customers use this group posting function regularly. Second, you can post directly on your personal timeline if you feel a bit lazy and do not want to post everything manually. You can simply use the tool to post automatically for you. Third is the option for posting views from the marketplace, and the system can also check your entire posting history. Is that all clear to you? Okay, so now let me show you guys exactly how this works. First, let's talk about the process of posting to groups. For example, if you want to select some specific content, here, I'll go ahead and choose some content from an account. Before I show you the actual content, let me take a moment to explain a few important details. In this general interface, there's a specific section called Interval Between Actions. What exactly does that mean? Well, for instance, if you want to post to about 20 different groups, after posting to group number 1, the system will wait for about 30 seconds before it starts posting to group number 2. Is that clear to everyone? So why do we set it up like that? On Facebook, you might notice this. When you post manually, you have to go through steps like composing the content, uploading images, or even uploading videos, right? So this interval is actually a safety buffer. For example, you should spread out posting to about 53 groups over 2 to 3 hours. Set the interval between posts to around 30 to 40 seconds, or even 25 to 30 seconds is fine, right? After you've finished, you add the section for adding content and posting. So what does add content to post mean? When you've just prepared your content, now we'll use that content to make the post, right? And there are 2 main ways. Posting according to the general content configuration and posting according to the individual content configuration. There's even posting by profile as well. Usually, I'll help you understand more clearly about the general and individual content parts. So what does general content mean? For example, let's say you have about 4 accounts, right? Or like me here, I have 2 accounts. I want both of these accounts to post the same content. So I would select the general content configuration option. In case I want each account to post different content, then I would choose the individual content configuration option, right? So after you finish selecting this part, when you scroll down to the outermost column labeled Action, the section related to the content list will be displayed. But if you are in the general section, it will be turned off. Got it? There. After you finish selecting the content section, just click here, choose the content you just prepared, and then click Save. Okay? After saving, now you'll move on to the next step, which is selecting the group. It's similar to the content section. Usually, I choose the option for groups I've already joined and according to specific content. So here, I've already selected 3 groups for you. Alright, you can click to select more here. Okay, then you click Save. That's fine too. Here, I've added 5. Once the posting is done, there will be a setup section related to how many groups each account will post to. For example, if I have 5 groups here, I'll just set it to 5. And then for how many posts each group will have, I'll just set it to 1, right? After posting, there are sections related to anonymous posting and commenting, etc. That's it. Once you finish selecting, just click Start. At this point, the software will help you automatically post your content to your groups. Is that okay? Okay, so after waiting for about 2 minutes, I was finally able to successfully post from your account to 4 different groups. Once that is done, you can click on that specific post. There is a dedicated section related to checking if the post was successful. So I will go ahead and check it now. Additionally, you can also check exactly how the post looks after being uploaded by visiting the post history section. You just need to click on any part of the entry like this. Whichever way you personally want to check is perfectly fine. Then you simply right-click, copy the direct link, navigate over to Facebook, paste it in, and see for yourself if the post has been fully published yet. For example, here's a bank recruitment group that I just posted to. Is that okay? Secondly, for example, I'll check another post, the very first one I posted. Is that okay? I'll also go on Facebook to find that link. There you go. So I finished posting this job post already. There you go. So there's an issue like this. Many of you have asked me, so what about groups that require approval? Does the software allow your post to be approved automatically or not? So let me answer that right away. The software is not a hack. It's simply a tool that helps you post automatically. It simply replaces the manual work you're doing, that's all. So if you're posting in the right topic, in the right group, sooner or later, your post will get approved anyway. The important thing is that you have to find the right group first. And if you're posting manually and your posts are already being approved, then using the tool will be the same. There's no difference at all. The only difference is the optimization of your time and manpower, as well as the fact that it's automated instead of manual, which saves effort. Is that clear? Okay, so earlier I introduced to you how to use the feature for posting in groups. As for the features like posting reels, personal posts, or marketplace posts, they basically work the same way as posting in groups. That's because most of us mainly use this post feature. So I will first give you a demo of the post feature. Is that okay? Next, I'll continue talking about the comment feature. There are three main types of comments. To begin with, the first method is this specific type of comment. The second option involves commenting by using a keyword search. And the third functionality is replying directly to others. So how exactly do these comments work in practice? You can use your account to leave comments in groups you've already joined, post comments on various posts based on a certain keyword, or even reply to existing comments within a particular group. Does that explanation make sense to you? Next, moving on to the messaging program and the friend adding program. Basically, you will have specific files containing UID codes and you can automatically send messages to the targets you paste in, right? Oh, the friend adding program works in much the same way. You can automatically send friend requests to a large bunch of people using their UID codes and also based on suggestions if your account has the friend suggestion feature enabled, right? So, these two features are not the main ones, so I'll just mention them briefly for now. Now, there's another quite important feature to discuss, the function to join groups at scheduled times. If you want to join groups in bulk or become a member, you can import links or UID lists right here. Of course, if you want more detailed guidance during your usage, our dedicated team will provide comprehensive one-on-one support throughout the entire process like this, and say. So, if you need help with any part at all, just send your request here. Our team will support you and I myself will also be your personal advisor on the platform and can guide you further if needed. In addition, Thang has one group, actually two community groups. These are the groups where Thang will update information about the platform, about the software, about sales strategy mindsets, as well as important information for you to keep up with. So you can absolutely join here to follow the information that interests you. Right? And currently on my channel, Thang MKT, there are already more than 300 videos. There are also more specific playlists which could be about each automation software, marketing software, or about feedback or knowledge related to the platform. There's also a very interesting section that I'm currently developing which is about sales strategies and channel building strategies that I'm working on here based on my own experiences. So you can check out more for yourself through the playlists on the Thang KT channel and support me by watching. And if you like my content, you can also subscribe to the channel and like the videos. If you are interested in the software or in strategies, or if you have any questions, you can contact me via the phone number that I have attached on these banners in the channel description and in the video description. Okay, so to sum up, in this video, Thang has also guided you in great detail about the software called Bot with the main features that you often use. Customers are also using features such as account management, which is the first one, content management as the second, and especially the post-publishing feature. These are the three main features which are also the strengths of the software called Bot. They help you cover groups, reach customers, and allow you to post in large quantities completely automatically, right? Okay, finally, Thang would really like to take a moment to sincerely thank you all for watching until the very end of this long video. It has been over 30 minutes already, and I truly wish that you will find all of this detailed information extremely useful. I hope you can soon own a powerful automatic marketing tool just like this one to help your daily work run much more efficiently, significantly reduce your overhead costs, and greatly increase your overall productivity. Thank you so much once again for watching the entire video.